The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Land's going to sneak it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Take your 3 now.
Only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Take your 3 now.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a flag on my quarterback.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Seahawks at 9-1 on the year. They've been playing their
little ass off me, man. Get your little ass off me.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution.
Little ass off me, dog. Get your little ass off me, man. Come off the edge.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
Tamp, when last time you beat me, man? That's what I want to know.
10 now from the 29. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes.
We'll bet something in.
And you know that
we'll bet something in, nigga.
That allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
We'll bet something in. I bet I beat you by 21. I bet I beat you by 21. Keep talking. Keep talking. I blow the doors off your sorry ass.
1st and 10.
I'll blow the doors off your sorry ass.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting
stretch, nigga, stretch. Your last 3 plays been stretched.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance.
Yeah. Like that. Like that. Like that.
Now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
I know.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Don't bail him out, man.
And he's able to get this one all the way past.
Man, that was a horrible pass.
Shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here comes the style ball. Here comes the style ball. That's what sorry-ass niggas do. Style the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's what them niggas do, stall the ball, because they offense trash. Run the clock down every play, because your offense trash.
2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yeah, they can stall the ball to keep him getting blown out.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. That one good for 26 and a first down.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver.
Here we go.
You know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Oh, stall ball, man. He don't want to get blown out. I put 6 down in the last 3 games, but he don't want to get blown out. I understand it. I understand it, Tamp. You don't want to get blown out. I understand it.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers.
He got two clock on and everything.
In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Check right.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey.
He got 2 clock on and everything.
Hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Make sure you turn that 2 clock off too, man.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. The Lance going to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance.
Sorry ass nigga.
It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Seahawks
Sorry ass nigga.
possession of the football.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That nigga threw a bullshit ball right there.
They're going to look to throw. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. He'll get it inside.
Stop trying to play the play, old sorry ass nigga. Stop trying to play the play. You running over there to make cash. You running over there to make cash.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
Stop trying to play the play.
Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Stop trying to play the play.
And he's got it.
Play defense.
14-7 ball game.
Stop trying to play the play and play defense. You running over there to make that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense.
Run the ball and take it to the head. Don't do nothing crazy.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field at least.
Told you to take that bitch to the half, didn't I? Don't do nothing crazy. What'd I tell you? Told you, don't do nothing crazy.
The Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Take it to the half next time, nigga.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throw out wide to Walker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11.
Next time when I tell you to take it to the half, you take it to the half, man. Listen to me.
They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline.
But you can't beat me and you won't beat me. You can't beat me and you won't beat me.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, Charles, I think you have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
You can't beat me and you won't beat me.
So close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit, because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
I know. I know. I know.
A final shot before half for Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time is expired.
Now we're gonna blow the doors off for you, because you got to play at my speed now. We're gonna blow the doors off for you now. Blow the doors off, man.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
We finna blow the doors off of them now, man.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Doing all that crying, man. What the baby gonna do?
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
What the baby gonna do with all that crying?
To see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
What's that? What play is that? Is that a stretch? Oh, a zone. Okay.
Told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop
we get offense.
They've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition.
Oh, now you run sack.
Fuck out of here. They've got to re-energize the ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Looking to throw on second down. Lance.
Give me that shit, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop running stack shit and you don't know how to run it. You don't know how to run that. That's YouTube shit. You don't know how to run that.
So this is a manageable deficit, guys. But let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happens. So a 2-possession.
You don't know how to run that shit, man. Stay out of there.
So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On the counter, it's Walker. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, shit, we girls.
And out of bounds.
Go get it yourself. Go get it yourself, man. Go get it yourself. We're going to go get it ourselves.
Psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
And here we go. MVP. Blow the doors off your sorry ass.
So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
Blow the doors off this sorry ass. Hey. That's why he ain't want to bet. This is why he ain't want to bet right here.
We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be.
This is why he ain't want to bet, guys.
But Damian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
This is why he ain't want to bet.
The 49er offense.
Here come the stretch, guys. Here come the stretch. Here come the stretch.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Get the right out. He trash. He is trash.
Lance looking to throw it.
Give me that shit.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
And we're going to sit down because we're going to run the stats up on your sorry ass.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24.
Beat the brakes off this little man.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Stretch. They're going another stretch, guys. He done ran more stretches than I have.
Coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 27, Lance.
Stop playing with me, sorry. It's sorry, man.
Picked up by Jamal Adams.
It's sorry, man.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball-hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Drake Jackson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you?
We'll take the point. We're going to try to put up 50 on this, sorry.
It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Don't put the ball in the air and picking it out. Don't put the ball in the air or picking it out. I promise.
This drive underway. Well, we
don't throw this motherfucker in the air.
To a nail biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah.
Don't put it in the air, man.
Reason to hang around, especially if
don't put it in the air. Don't put this bitch in the air, I promise. Oh, there go another stretch, guys. There go another stretch. There go another stretch. There go another stretch. How many stretches y'all done counted this man in the rain? He talking about my offense.
53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here come another stretch, guys. Here come another stretch. Here come another stretch. Man, you won't put no money on it. I go 2-1. I go 2-1, whatever you want to bet. 2-1, whatever you want to bet the next time.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We'll go 2-1, whatever you want to bet the next time. Hey, Tamp, I beat your ass this whole franchise. I beat your ass this whole franchise. We played 3 seasons. You ain't beat me yet.
Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
You ain't beat me yet. I beat your ass this whole franchise. From start to finish. From start to finish, I beat your ass.
Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
I beat your ass this whole franchise. You didn't win not one game in this franchise against me. Not one.
That's to the right
not
side,
one.
Complete to Kittle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they get.
Here come a stretch. Here come another stretch, guys. Here come another stretch. Told you, another stretch. Another stretch. Another stretch, guys. Another stretch.
He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
There go another stretch. There go another stretch.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his.
Six straight losses you had to me, Tamp. 6 straight.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same
Yeah.
case on that.
Throw that weak ass shit, man. We know where you're going.
Nice play there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big in a major.
We know where you're going.
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole.
We know where you're going, Tamp.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing his lance on 3rd down.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture.
Out of bounds, guys. Get your 3. Get your 3, Tamp. This might be your last chance to score. Get your 3, man.
Stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Rolling to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I know.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to...
That nigga's sorry, man. We do whatever we want to on him. That's why we're in the MVP race, because he in my division, guys. We're in the MVP race because he in my division.
It's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
All right, let's give them a little bit of applause here. Good for them, because this has been a defensive nightmare for them thus far. At least they're finally getting a couple of big plays. Won't make the scoreboard of the ride home easier, but one good moment to watch in film next week.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
But you can't beat me, Tamp.
And we are inside at 2 minutes left.
You can't beat me.
Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
You can't beat me, though, Tamp.
We'll be back after this.
You can't beat me. I done beat you 6 straight times in this division. 6 straight.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I know. Like you say, that part. You can't fuck with me, Tamp.
Lance now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
They're not doing no shit like that.
Away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Oh, man. This man has scored 14 points in the last 2 games we played. Total. I beat him 50.
Leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Lance. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use.
Because I want to, nigga. Because I want to. Because I want to. Because I got 3 of them. Because I got 3 of them. That's why I called. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. That's why I called. I got 3 timeouts.
And maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Back to throw here.
Open man is
Right behind his head. Right behind his head.
Have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, this one probably
right behind his head. Right behind his head, guys.
In prime time, CD, but of course that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But you don't do it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I'm trying to pay him my stats because you're sorry. I'm trying to pay him my stats because you're sorry.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as
because you're sorry. No, I'm trying to pay him my stats.
Staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
That's why.
They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like
because you sorry.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
Okay, long as you're cool with it. Long as you're cool with it. Kneel and get out of here then. Kneel and get out of here. Kneel and get out of here then. Goddamn. Yeah, kneel and get out of here. I've been beating your ass for a long time. I've been beating your ass for a long time. I've been beating your ass for a long time. Tamp.